There are many different ways to keep your pond looking healthy and clear.
However, the best way to deal with maintenance problems is by taking full advantage of aquatic plants.
While a lot of people would think that using plants and flowers are solely for making the pond look more inviting, there are also plants that serve other purposes.
These can be applied in pond maintenance if the homeowner understands the benefits of aquatic plants.
First and foremost, algae growth is the main culprit when it comes to making the water murky.
Aside from making the pond look dirtier than it really is, it would also keep people from appreciating fish and other aquatic plants in the pond.
It also makes the water more stagnant, that it becomes a breeding ground for mosquitoes.
Algae growth can also pose problems to the fish in the pond, as too much of it would result in too low oxygen levels.
Although algae produce oxygen during daytime, they also use it up during nighttime.
Algae growth control is all about nutrient levels.
This simply means that if the environment of the pond is conducive to their growth, then algae would grow.
For instance, there are aquatic plants that provide shade more than other kinds of pond vegetation.
Water lily is an example of the kind that would help with alleviating algae because it would block the sun.
Other types of plants can also compete with other nutrients that algae need.
It would also be handy to be mindful of the nutrient requirements and maintenance of the aquatic plants to know the best ones to suit the pond.
It is important to remember that the pond has its own ecological system and it is the homeowner's responsibility to keep it balanced.
This means that the variety of these plants as well as their quantity should be based on the dimensions of the pond and other aspects such as other vegetation and fish.